Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy MTG back here with another video today. And today, guys, we have the second episode of the Marshall We Are Marshall rebuild. So, as you guys can see right here, we're heading into season number 2, 2025. Matthew McConaughey is a level 15 coach. However, he went 2-10 in his first year. So, obviously, not a particularly great start to his career. However, he landed some nice prospects. We'll show you the roster in a second. But these are the guys that I'm going to be targeting for our second year. So we have a left tackle right here, 2-star. I mainly focus on 2 stars, and there's some 3 stars, a couple 5 stars in there that haven't gotten a ton of traction right now. So I figured we'd take a shot at them. But I have a left tackle 2-star, a right tackle 2-star, a tight end 2-star, a wide receiver 2-star, a halfback 2-star. Quarterback 3-star, which is very, very competitive, but we're 5th on his list, so hopefully we are able to go out and get this guy, as he might be the future after our current quarterback leaves. We have 2-star right guard. There was really no left guards on the market, so we're going to settle for 1-star. That's the only one that's probably within our reach. We have a center right there. We might look towards some offensive linemen in the transfer portal if we don't. If we aren't able to land those. A 2-star right end, a 2-star left end. We have a 1-star right end. We have a 2-star right outside linebacker. We got 3 of those, which we might flip one of their positions over to left outside linebacker. Middle linebacker right here, 2-star. And then we got some corners, a 2-star, a 1-star, a 1-star. And then these are some 5-star guys that don't have a ton of traction that hopefully we can go out and maybe land one of them. Other than that, there's not a lot of great players we can go after. I guess we'll add this 2-star in because he's recommended towards us. So I guess we'll take a shot at him, and I guess maybe we'll go after this other halfback. So we have a backup guy. You might as well at least get some depth. These hours they're just going to waste away, so we might as well just recruit as much as we can, because you never know what's going to happen. Maybe we land some of these guys. I'm going to go on the caution and say we're going to land maybe half these guys, and the other half I would not expect. Let's see. I just got to offer them some scholarships here. I believe that's all I can do week 1. Did I miss them, or are they down here? Okay, I don't know exactly what happened. It's fine. Sorry. I gotta look. I don't understand what just happened. I thought I added them to the list. Maybe it'll show up next week. All right. But we'll sim right here. We'll see if we make any progress on any of these guys. This year, I at least want to make a bowl game. It's been a really, really rough year. We're in the top 3 of this right outside linebackers recruiting list, which is definitely fine. We're on a bye week right here. Obviously, week 1 we're not going to play, but if we just look at our roster, we'll show you kind of where we're sitting at on things. So we're mainly around tons of 80 overalls. We're an 81 overall. We're a 1-star program now, which does suck. We've went down 1, but our recruiting was very, very good. We will take it. We ourselves a lot of freshmen coming in that should be making their way up the depth chart sooner than later. Of course, this is one of our big acquisitions, the 73 overall DT. He's a freshman. He was a 4-star, hoping he can progress massively and become an anchor in the middle of his defense. But there is the roster. I mean, it's not incredible, but we do need, some pieces. Obviously, this is not a national championship contending team, so we just need to kind of take our time, see what we can do. I'm going to quickly scout some of these guys, and then I'll be right back. All right, so I'm going to walk you through what I did real quick. I had to send the house on some of these guys because they are very, very close to reaching their school of their choice. So I sent the house on this quarterback. Hopefully, we're able to persuade him away. I believe that's Kennesaw State and Akron in front of him. Hopefully, he's, consider us. Went after this right guard right here. I focused a lot on defense. This right end, just kind of, contact some people about him. This right outside linebacker. I sent the house on these 2 guys. Again, they're getting close. They're higher prospects. They're getting close to making decisions. So I figured, hey, I'm going to send the house, try to obtain one of these. This corner looks like we're in a pretty good lead for. And then I did send the house on these 2 guys to hopefully get our foot in the door with them. But week 1, obviously we don't play. Again, a realistic record, I'm hoping for 6-6. If our job can be safe for another year, I will be super happy. As you guys can see, we're getting some interest right here from the 5-star. We jumped into 6th place, which is awesome. We will definitely take that if we look at a recruiting update. So 5-star, we're in 6th place now. As long as we're in that top 8, we're okay. Still not a ton of people have, tried to go for him. So hopefully we're able to end up making his top 3 or so we can schedule them out for a visit and stuff. Game 1 against Army, we should theoretically win. We're home. Let's see. I'm going to go on a limb and say we're going to win this game. Let's hope we have a good start to the year. Again, our roster's pretty solid. We're in first place for a ton of these 3 stars and 2 stars, so we'll definitely take that. Upgrade a little bit, and we ended up winning. So we're 1-0, already a great start to the year. We'll definitely take it. Old Dominion is next. Let's see if we got any recruiting hours. It seems like that's done, so I don't think so. Yeah, so we're done with recruiting for now. After 19 guys, next game up, hopefully we can beat Old Dominion. This was a tough outing for us last time. Hopefully we start out 2-0. We're in first place for this 5-star now. Wow, the wide receiver we're in first place for. So hopefully that continues to go. Brand exposure is going up, which is awesome. We'll take that. Championship contenders going up, so I believe we won another week. We'll definitely take that. And let's look right here. We're 2-0 right now. 2-0. We got some recruiting hours, so I'm going to recruit. I'm going to upgrade the coach. Overall, not too bad. All right, so I focused on our left tackle right here. Then I also focused on the right end. Hopefully we're able to persuade them a little bit, get them coming to Marshall University. We're 2-0 so far, so not bad. We're going to Northwestern. They're also 2-0, but I don't know how great of a program they are. We're going to upgrade. We should actually maxed out the first half of our Master Motivator. Actually, no, blocking. We need to do one more, and so we'll do that. But, you know, year 2 already, same amount of wins in 2 weeks as year 1. We'll take it. Here we go against Northwestern. Let's see what's happening. So we're first place. We're now 3rd in the corner, so that sucks. 384. That makes me think maybe we didn't win. Yes, our brand exposure went down a little bit. Championship contender went down, so we probably lost this game to Northwestern. It's all right. It's a Big Ten school. 2-1. Middle Tennessee State. This should be a cakewalk. They're 0-3 right now. We should not lose this game. Let's see what we can do real quick. Here we go. So we got a commit right here at the corner, 2-star. We will definitely take it from West Virginia. We're first place in the 2 stars. He just committed. We're now first in the quarterback, which is awesome. We got a nice amount of coaching. Championship contender went up, so we probably won that week. I'm assuming when the championship contender goes up, you end up winning. Yes, we're 3-1 right now. Then we have an FCS school we should not lose. We did lose to an FCS school last time we were out. We got some recruiting hours, so let's knock these out. Just 25, so we'll just go out and I guess we'll get a jump on this tight end again because he's already interested in us. We'll just contact his family and friends and stuff like that. Not go too heavy into recruiting right now. We got ourselves FCS Southeast. If we lose this game, this would be heart-wrenching. If we can go 4-1 right now, that would be fantastic. So let's see what we're going to do. And we're first place in a good amount of these guys. The wide receiver, we're still in first place for. We would love to see that. We will take that. And so stadium atmosphere is going up, so we're winning. That's awesome. So everything else kind of staying the same. We're still a 1-star program, but we should be 4-1. Yes, we are. We're going to have Georgia State up next. So we'll see how that goes. So let's see. Let's just look at our roster and see how it's progressing right now. So I guess just our depth chart. We'll see how everybody's doing. Quarterback, 80 overall. All right. So let's see how our halfback is progressing. Shabazz is a 71. He's going up. That's awesome. Hopefully he's getting himself some reps. The coach putting him in. Wide receivers going up and everything. Yeah, overall pretty solid. That D tackle, our big prospect. Let's look at him. He is a 73 overall, so he is up. It is what it is, not a ton, so we need him to progress a little bit faster. But we're 4-1 going against Georgia State now. This is going to be a really tough game on the road for the Marshall Thundering Herd. If we can win this, this will be huge. This will really put us in a nice position to win the conference. We're first in the tight end. Okay, sweet. That's a lot of potential. Hopefully we end up winning. Yes, we beat Georgia State. I believe is who we just played. Georgia State. We're up to an 83 overall. All right, there we go, man. We're starting to cook a little bit. I believe we won. Yeah, 5-1. Now we're going to Coastal Carolina. This is great. We're going to have a lot of recruits wanting to come to Marshall University. So we have 100 hours. Let me spend some stuff, clean up this up, and then we'll take it from there. All right, so here's what we ended up doing. We went after some of these other guys, just kind of, recruit a little bit more on the guys we are already at. Then we offered some scholarships to some 1-stars that were interested in our program no matter what. So maybe we can land a couple of these guys for depth. That is the plan. As for right now, we're going to Coastal Carolina, in which we're 5-1, 2-0 in the Sun Belt. If we can continue our run in the Sun Belt, we might be able to make a Sun Belt championship. That'd be awesome. So week 7, here we go. Hopefully we can win. We got our big commit right here, the 3-star quarterback who's probably going to be the future of Marshall University. That is sweet. We're now first in some of these 1-stars, which is perfect. Not going up too much. That makes me think we probably lost. Yes, so we went down a little bit. So we ended up losing to Coastal Carolina. Not great. We're going to App State now, which hopefully is going to be a win. We'll send this week, then we'll recruit next week against 3-2 Appalachian State on the road. Let's not drop 2 in a row. That would be detrimental. We're first place in some of these guys. Then this right tackle, we're first place, the 2-star. And don't see anything. Hopefully that means a win. We have a defense player of the week, Vernon Teague, right there. We'll definitely take that. So that makes me feel a little good. And as of right now, we're 5-3 going into the bye. So we're on pace to make a bowl game. You know, I said I want to go 6-6. Obviously, I'd like to be a little bit more now, but let's see what we can do on the other side, and hopefully we can end up improving our record to maybe 8-4, 7-5. All right, so here's what I did for recruiting. I ended up going after a 4-star center. He is not really committed quite yet, so if we can maybe jump in his top 8, that'd be sweet. Then this fullback right here, I went after 2. It's a 3-star. I figure I need to use some recruiting hours right here. We're going to upgrade our skill coach real quick, so we should max out the first thing of motivator right here after we do this, which is sweet. And then do we go, am I maxed out? I think I am. Not sure how this exactly works. All right, we'll sim the next week. Maybe it'll tell us, but we're going to go to the next week. Hopefully we're able to, we're 5-3 right now, so I'd like to finish around 8-4. That'd be the goal at this point. Keep our job safe for sure. Let's see right here. So still just kind of chugging along with some of these recruits. Hopefully we can show, jump a little more in some of these, 5-stars and stuff like that. We're going to be playing James Madison, who is 1-6. We should definitely not lose to James Madison at all. How many hours ago? We had 115. Can we schedule some visits for some guys? I mean, I don't think we really need to right now because I don't think we're in the top of, these guys down here. We're actually 3rd for the fullback now, so, and we're 1st for the center. Okay, so yeah, we're definitely going to be, I don't know if we can't schedule anything yet for them, but once they narrow us down, we should be able to. James Madison, this should be a win. We're home, coming off a bye. They're 1-3. We should not lose this game whatsoever. It's really weird that James Madison's this bad in the game. Here we go. So we're now 2nd for this wide receiver, which sucks. But hopefully whenever he comes to the visit, I believe that's actually the week he visited. So did we end up losing? No, we did not lose. We're not 5-4, are we? Oh, no, that's why. We lost a huge game, guys. We lost a huge game right there. We cannot lose that. Wow. I mean, that's going to drop that wide receiver tremendously. Oh, no. What else can we do? We really can't. I guess we can give him a hard... We can't even do that. All right, well, we might be screwed. We might have lost down on a 5-star wide receiver because that loss right there. Come on, team. Come on. That's rough. That is terrible. Let's look right here. I mean, we're still 1st in these guys, which is good, but it's terrible. It's terrible. All right, next week, Georgia Southern. We need to get back on track. We've fallen from grace right here. We were 5-1 at one point. We're now 5-4. We got to commit right here, right guard. We'll take that. Makes me feel a little good. Man, we lost the 5-star. That's terrible. We went up in championship contenders, so we did get the win right there. But man, that is a really, I keep saying that's a really tough loss. We're 6-4 going into our second bye, which is all right. Not fantastic. All right, I'm gonna sim the week. We'll do a little bit more recruiting. We'll see what's up. All right, so we cleaned up the recruiting. We're looking all right for the most part. We're in first for probably about 15 to 16 guys, which is sweet. Like I said, it would have been massive if we were able to land that 5-star wide receiver coming to our school, but obviously it did not work out well. We're 52nd in the nation for championship contender. We're above, Iowa, Minnesota. Those are big names, so we'll definitely take that. We're definitely improving our team. We're going to UL Monroe. This should, without a doubt, be a win. We should not lose this. But last time I guaranteed a win against James Madison, we ended up getting smacked at home, and we ended up losing a 5-star recruit. That was the deal breaker. First place for a lot of these 1-stars now, which is fine. First place for the fullback, we'll take it. We're going to upgrade a little bit. Let's see if we end up winning right there. Not too sure if we end up winning. nothing hitting us off. We're 6-5 right now, going against Arkansas State, our final game of the year. If we can end up 7-5, it's definitely an improvement over 2-10, but a little bit of a disappointment from how we started the year. Did not perform best in conference play. We got a commit right here. We got the fullback, which again, it's just a fullback. Maybe we can move him to a running back. You never know. The 4-star center, we are third in, so not much we can probably do there. It's gonna be tough. Championship contender, we end up losing. All right, so we end up 6-6 on the year. I mean, it's where I wanted to be, but it's where I wanted to be. I said 6-6. I said 500 at the beginning of the year. Is it a disappointment from where we started? Yes, absolutely, but it is improvement, and the school is just getting more and more recruits, which hopefully that means there's going to be better days on the other side. We'll sim to next week right here. We'll see if we make ourselves a bowl game. It would be nice to get a bowl game in year 2. Wide receiver, we're second right here. We'll see if we can persuade some people over, something like that. And right here we have Cade Klubnik winning the Heisman. Interesting right there. Congrats to Cade. And we are going to make a bowl game. We're going to be the famous Idaho Potato Bowl against the Boise State Broncos. We're playing a pretty reputable school. We'll definitely take that. Let's finish off some recruiting. See job offers or anything like that. So we got offensive coordinator positions. Obviously, we're going to stay at Marshall, but just kind of looking over what we could be getting. We're going to pass over these to early National Sign Day. I'll quickly go through the stuff. I don't think there's anything super crazy I should be focused on. I believe basically everybody's committed or not at this point. So yeah, we'll just sim this week actually. I don't think there's much we can really do unless we want to. I guess since we got hours, we don't even have hours. Never mind, we can't do anything. Yeah, we'll just sim this week. I think our games this week, bowl season, it's week 1, so. Alright, so my camera died at some point. I don't know when it died, but we got ourselves the bowl game. I think we just played it. Did we? Or are we week 2 of bowl games? So, Sunbelt Player of the Year. Our defensive tackle wins Player of the Year. Vernon Teague. We'll definitely take that. Do we end up winning? We end up losing the bowl game. Alright, so not fantastic. We'll sim to end of the season recap. We'll see how everybody else did. We did end up making a bowl game. It's the first time we made a bowl game as a program in a few years. First time I made a program under the McConaughey regime, which is nice. First place in this, guys. We should be able to lock him in. The coach prestige is slowly going up, which is awesome. We're going to sim to the transfer portal now, and we'll focus on some of these guys. I don't really think there's much we can do as of this moment. So yeah, going up I think we're a 2-star program I saw right there, which is sweet. We'll quickly look over stuff, transfer portal. We'll see if we can add anybody. We got 600 hours. I'll quickly look and see if there's anybody on our radar. All right, so these are the guys we went after. Tons of guys that are interested in us. So that makes me think that maybe schools or players want to start coming to our school because we had a nice improvement on the year that were maybe up and coming. I got to get this guy out of here. But these guys, a ton of them were in the lead for. We're probably going to lose out on this guy. It's whatever. But yeah, we spent 50 hours on each of these guys this week. Hopefully we're able to bring some of them in. Let's see if maybe anybody got drafted from our team. No draftees this year. It's all right. No big deal. We'll sim to. We'll just kind of swim week by week. Hopefully we are able to get some of these guys in. We should be making some. Yeah, we're first in a good amount of these guys. So hopefully we're able to bring them in. But everything's kind of going up. It's just steadily. So if we can use the transfer portal well and land some of these guys, we might be able to compete a lot better here in the future. I don't know what else I could really do besides what I've done already. I guess I can look at the transfer portal and see if there's anybody else that maybe we can go out and get. We're first in his interest, so I guess we'll try him, and then this wide receiver as well. So we'll go out and actually I think these are the guys we already. What am I saying? We were already going after these guys. What were they? Transfer portal. I don't know why I keep having trouble with this. So right here, and it was this guy, right? Yeah, we were first in them, so we need to go out and see if there's anybody else. Scout the green things, I think, is what we need to target. I keep messing this up. That's my bad, but we'll see if we can hop any of these guys. So we'll just kind of send the house on these guys, and we'll just kind of do that as much as we can, at least. I'd rather personally have a wide receiver right now. I feel like our offense needs a little more help. So I'm going to send the house over here, and we'll do it right here. Then we'll kind of let everything else just play out. I don't really think we need many more guys to land. I don't think we will land many more guys, so we're just going to sim the National Signing Day. Hopefully we are able to get a few transfers in. Again, they're 3- and 4-star guys, so that'd be sweet. I think there's 4-star guys in there at least. I know there's definitely 3 stars, as we lost out on, I think, pretty much everybody. Wow, that's terrible. We didn't land anybody in the transfer portal, but hey, that just means that we're gonna have to build up from the ground. You guys can see the signing. These are the guys we're ending up bringing in for the year. It's not a terrible little class we brought in. Obviously, I don't think it's fantastic. There could have been a lot better, but we do have a lot of these guys. A lot of the guys did not transfer out, which is nice at least. So we do have those guys. We did get this 3-star left end transferring in, this tight end right here. I believe they were transfers in. The rest of the guys are just whatever. We ended up getting 12 guys. Some 3 stars. 3-star quarterback, which is awesome, who's going to be the future, who I believe is going to learn behind our current quarterback. Actually, I don't know who our current quarterback is. I think he's coming back for another year. He's probably using his 5th-year eligibility. Just getting the offseason, we're 78 overall right now. Looking at everything right now, if we can look at our roster, I don't think we can. We'd have to go, we'll have to sim next week. We'll just upgrade some of our coaching skills, though, real quick. Can we go into this? I don't know exactly why we can't. I'm going to have to look more into that. It's fine because we're not going to play a game right now, so we don't need to upgrade that right now. We'll just sim the next week, kind of see where things at. We're going to simulate the offseason, then go into next year, in which it's going to be the next video. Again, trying to do 1 video per year. So looking at, we're an 82 overall. Perfect. If we look at the preseason top 25, we're not making it. I wonder if we can see where we're maybe positioned at total. It's Michigan's the #1 team. Penn State's out of the top 25, which is interesting. We're not really on anybody's radar, which again, we shouldn't really be. I'm assuming we don't have any preseason All-Americans. I can imagine at least. Who knows though? Yeah, maybe some second-team guys, maybe 1. Probably not. Yeah, nothing right here. Again, kind of what you're expecting. We're going to look at our roster real quick, see where everybody's sitting at, see if we got a lot of progression or anything. So we have an 83 overall corner who's a junior, 83 overall senior wide receiver. So some of the guys we brought in our last class, the halfback right now, he's a 75, so slowly getting better. That's at least good. And then the other big one was the D tackle, which is, we still have Teague, which is going to be a senior this year. He had himself a great year last year. The freshman guy is now up to a 76, which is sweet. Then a center was another big acquisition, which he's 74 overall. We're doing all right, man. We're doing all right. The program, does it say right here where the program's at? Yes, 1.5 stars. So we got some work to do. Hopefully the next video, Matthew McConaughey is able to lead the Marshall Thundering Herd to 8 wins or more. That might be the next goal, maybe 7. We'll have to wait and see. But if you guys did enjoy the video, again, I always like it. If you guys like, subscribe, comment down below, turn on post notifications. It means a lot to me. And I'm NTG. Peace out.